All right, here we are. We're in Stitching Memories in Portage, Michigan.
Are we filming?
We're filming. You guys are going to be on the podcast.
Hi, Yarn World.
So this is Don. A lot of people have heard about Don, and that's Jim, Becky's husband over here. And they are going to help us pick out our yarn.
Blue.
And they were told to be quiet.
They were told to be quiet and
Green.
behave. I don't know if you guys can see, the motorcycles are in the background outside. So we're probably 3 hours from home. And getting ready to make our purchases.
You won't be able to see the timer.
As long as we see the light.
Hello.
Hello, people.
It is September 2nd.
It's Labor Day.
Yay.
So it's Monday. There are no children here for Becky, and I am not at work.
Husband.
No husbands?
Out on the bike.
Oh, my
At
husband's
work.
working. One husband working, one husband out having fun.
Yep. Perfect. We're two pearls in a pod.
We're at Becky's house on her porch.
And I'm Becky.
I'm Cheryl.
And we're a Yarn Adventure podcast. Thanks for joining us. And thank you if you've subscribed or if you're a new subscriber.
And like us and
Yeah, all that
tell
stuff.
your friends to like us and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can put a comment below and give us some ideas of what you want to see, and we'd be happy to.
Or invite us to your yarn store.
Yeah.
It's not too far away. We're always up for a good adventure.
Yep. Yep.
So what should we just start right off? It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been about almost a month since we podcasted. Yeah, there's been a lot going on. Of course, you know, our motorcycle adventures, and it's summertime. Well, summer's ending. It was cold. Saturday, we went, my husband and I went to Vermilion to go see Brenda and pick up a set of needles and some yarn. And on the way back, we had to stop and put our raincoats on because not
Ooh.
because it was raining, but because
windbreak,
it
huh?
was so cold. So it was a good night to sit and knit.
I've been knitting like a maniac and flared up some carpal tunnel. So my daughter's a PTA, and she said I have to stop knitting and let it heal. But I said, no.
Yeah, Rhinebeck is
Not gonna
44
happen.
days away, people.
I have a sweater to get done. So I why don't you show your finished objects?
There is no finished objects in my package
I will
here.
show mine. I finally finished my scarf, and it's the Lajala Ba. I think it's Wild Blue Yonder, and it was supposed to be the herringbone pattern, but it didn't quite work out that way. I don't know why, and I didn't block it yet, but when I block it, it'll be
me see
more open.
So, because I have blue on. Let me see.
So I
Give myself a
actually
big old hot flash.
I know this is how it was supposed to turn out, and it didn't. But I think once you wrap it all up like she did, it'll be fine. So
What do you think?
it's fun colors, and
Matches what I'm wearing.
It'll
a little
work.
bit. Very.
Yeah, it
it's
looks good
soft.
on there.
It's very soft. I have a pink one. I'm gonna do the like it shows the city
cityscape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do cityscape with the pink one.
yeah. I'll be curious to see how
This
that
was
works
Ba,
out.
right? The
Yep.
Ba.
Yep.
Love it.
And
She knitted
then-
on this on the back of the Harley, or no, out of the trunk when we were standing there
Yes.
waiting out a rainstorm.
And
on
I've been
July
working
4th.
on it for a while. I really wasn't in a hurry because it's something I could take and not think about, and because it's a easy knit. And then the other thing I finished was my Casapinka,
Jealous.
the
So
what was
pretty.
this called? Perfect Blend.
So pretty.
And my yarns, I have 3 different kinds of yarns. I have Bad Amy yarn, AJHC, and Creatively Altered. So there's a little bit of everything in there. But I do love the way it turned out, and it looks neat when you can see the lace through with the light behind
Yeah,
us.
I love it.
So it was a lot of fun. It's a boomerang shape, and I actually really like that shape. So it was fun.
Now I wanna
And
go
it's
work on
fun and
mine.
done. The best part done.
I have one section done.
It'll get it done.
Did Did
I had to
Andrea
have it.
get hers done? Did
Oh yeah, a
everybody?
lot
Oh,
of people
course
did.
They did.
We did a knit along at Crafty Needle, and I bet 10 people have them finished. They did
Really?
really good. So
10 people?
yep.
I'm not
Yeah.
in that 10, unfortunately.
So, I mean, that's at least I had 2 things finished. That was my goal, is to have something finished for this podcast.
What was
And I
this
did.
one?
That's Wild Blue Yonder. That
Oh,
I
was the
think
name of
that's
the-
the name of the
okay.
yarn. I didn't have the slip, but I looked it up, and I think it was Wild Blue Yonder. Which really, the navy really wasn't. I mean, the bright colors in the navy isn't normally something I would pick out.
Looks
I like
really-
the bright colors.
You can
but
wear
I,
that with a lot.
Yeah,
a
that's what I
lot.
figured would be good with blue jeans, or I need some plain tops to wear under, or I need to knit
Duluth.
some more neutral
We need to go to
type
Duluth.
things. So,
Okay. So
sweating
I
a
have
little
nothing
out here
done.
on my porch.
I'm not accomplished this month. I
Yeah.
had a lot of work business going on, and I was gone for work for almost a week. And
This
motorcycle
is-
time.
This is our 9th podcast, and we didn't start until February, right? So that's pretty good. That's more than one a month. Well, one a month.
Yeah.
So,
Like to do every other week if we can.
yeah.
Life happens though, so sometimes
Cheryl has a real job. I don't know.
I
So
have a real job that really takes a lot of
Yeah.
hours out of
Yeah.
my week.
I just spend time with my grandchildren.
we
It's fun.
and we've been on the motorcycle a lot. The weekends have
We
been
have.
lots of motorcycle time, and sometimes when I come home from all those rides, I'm tired.
I think we have over 3,000 miles on ours, and we got it June 21st.
We have I think 5,500. We had to get our 5,000 mile service Friday night, and Don was like having a heart attack about it, and got to get it done because we're leaving next Saturday and going to be on a 3-day cruise to Hocking Hills, and it's south, kind of
That'll be
southeast of Columbus. We're staying at Lake Hope State Park, so maybe we'll podcast from there a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be
Maybe we
fun.
could have some of our friends join us.
We should. We could have a knitting circle. We could take stuff for them to hold and pretend like
Mhm.
they're knitting.
It'll all
Yeah.
be pretending.
Lots of pretending.
Maybe I'll knit on the back of the motorcycle a little bit. I'm gonna attempt that this.
Well,
this,
that's what
this
I was
trip.
thinking with those, the red lace and the blue lace with the short needles. That would be a good,
Yeah. I have to do something that's
just in the round.
just
maybe.
in the round because
Mm.
I don't want to.
Maybe I could do if I could figure out my hat, that would be nice.
Mhm.
I have an idea for a bag for knitting. So I'm
For the
gonna work-
motorcycle?
Yes,
Mm.
for motorcycle knitting.
I want get that sweary stuff. I want that sweary fabric. I was watching Fat Squirrel. I've been watching
we
podcasts
should
too.
look that up.
So it was sweary fabric, and it said, "Holy shitballs."
Yeah,
and I
like
love that saying.
Yeah,
I
we
wish
should
it
see if we
said
can
"shit the
find
bed"
that.
because I like the "shit the bed" saying too.
It's probably out there.
Yeah, some fabric that says
She may
the
have
same
had
"shit
that
the bed."
fabric made special.
I've seen that around though. Other
Okay.
people have done that. So yeah, I was watching Fat Squirrel, and this morning I haven't watched hardly any podcasts really either.
It's kind of dangerous, really.
Yeah, because now I have a list of other things and
Yeah.
other ideas, and everybody's knitting sweaters, and I want to knit sweaters.
Yep.
So
You're almost done with your first one, though.
so that was finished
Right.
objects. Where are we gonna
Yeah. You know the word that I have trouble with.
acquisitions?
I think it should be accusations because
Acquisitions.
it's accusing.
When I go home, I've been leaving all this stuff out. I have it incorporated into my yarn cave.
I know I see other podcasters that they don't put it in until they've shown it either, and they're anxious to try this bag or whatever.
Well, I have all this stuff sitting around, and when I go home, I don't even know where it's gonna go.
I did think of
in my
something
room.
that I wanted to tell you. I think it was the last Naughty Knitwits. She showed an app for. Let me look and see what it is because
To find other yarns.
No,
Oh.
for that your patterns can go into.
Oh.
Knit Companion.
Oh.
So I downloaded it for a 1 week trial,
Mhm.
and I used it on my blue sky sweater
Okay.
sitting next to me on the iPad, and I love it.
Hmm.
I love it. It's $19 a year,
A
which
year?
isn't even. Well, I don't want to say it's not a skein yarn because my husband watches, but
My husband does not watch, so it's not good. Unless your husband tells
it's
my
not.
husband.
It's not really a skein yarn.
Mm.
No. Anyway,
It's
$19
sweater
a year.
quantity.
Really,
It's not a sweater quantity.
right? It's not a
19
sweater.
Right.
There you go. So, naughty nitwit. Is that it? Naughty.
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 nitwits.
Well, they're naughty.
Yeah,
So
they're
they
pretty
should
funny.
be naughty,
Yeah.
not naughty.
Right.
Anyway, Michelle, she bought an iPad just to. At least I
Oh.
didn't have to buy the iPad to get the.
I would if I
Get it,
started
but-
that because my
But she
iPad
sold
is old.
something. She sold something to get.
Needles, signature needles.
Yes.
I needed those needles, but I seen it too late because
Yeah.
I would have. Those needles could have
So-
killed my life.
Check it if you get a chance. You
Mhm.
should check it out because I think I'm going to go
I
ahead
know
and
I'll go down
subscribe.
that rabbit hole with you.
Well, it's nice because it has like you can put notes in. It's got a counter. It's got
Like how other yarn you could use for a project.
I didn't see anything like that. It's more you can put in your. I just show you. I'll get it more into it after, but
I've watched so many podcasts this weekend. I don't even remember who said what right now.
so you can download your Ravelry patterns into it. I guess it should sync with my well, it's not right now, but anyway, you can put your project in there and then it'll keep your place. So like sometimes I don't have my pattern with me.
Yeah.
So it'd be on my phone and on my
Right.
iPad. And then it has like a highlighter bar that you put where you're at, and it doesn't move
And
easily.
that would
You
be
really have to
convenient when we're
move it.
traveling then on the motorcycles, and then you don't have to take that with you because
Right.
sometimes I have a little bit of a meltdown because we're so limited to what we can take.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we go to retreats, like what I brought with me today is nothing compared to what we can take to retreats.
Right,
And
but not on the motorcycle.
But on the motorcycle, it's like 1 or 2 projects and no hair flat iron.
Yeah, and like I added inches to my sweater so I could put that in the notes.
Okay.
So then I would know next time, or
If you need to modify
even
it for the back.
front and the back. Right, right. So I really like it, and that
Hmm.
was because of Michelle.
I'll have to look into that too.
So
All right,
Yeah.
so should I start my acquisitions?
sure.
I had a lot. I acquired
Now,
a lot.
If
So
you're doing a store that I was at with you, I will
Well,
do it
this-
at the
this
same
was-
time.
So we podcasted at Crafty Needle at the start of the I-75 yarn crawl, and that's the last time we podcasted. It's almost been a month.
Right.
So then the next day we went to Dublin Irish Festival. With
Not we, she.
Don and I met his siblings there, and some friends, like we do every year.
What
And-
did I do that night? I did something fun.
And you cried probably because I was gone.
No, didn't we go on a motorcycle trip that night and you didn't get to go?
Oh, it was the signature. It was our Harley dealer. It was their 20th anniversary bash. or
Yeah,
something.
it was
a poker run.
poker run,
where you
yes.
had to take pictures at different landmarks.
Yeah, which I think we talked about that I was going one way and you were going another.
Yeah, and that was sad because except for the yarn stores, I just wanted to be with you guys. So, I went to Yarn It in Haberdashy. It's in Granville. It's almost like downtown Columbus, and I think this was the only thing I
Ooh,
bought.
I love that color.
Was this Madeline Tosh? I bought this, and I bought
I have an orange that would look nice with that.
I bought that, and then I bought this. This art bin thing.
Open it for you.
So that was,
It has a magnet
yes.
inside. Put your scissors and
So I liked how thin it was to go in my bag, was my big thing.
it's like the size of some of those cell phones.
Yeah. Yeah, really. So this is Madeline Tosh, and it's fingering. It's 420 yards. I love the color. I love the bright green. Green has been my jam lately.
So Cheryl's cats will leave her stuff alone. She can actually leave yarn out.
Oh yeah, they don't mess
I
with it.
cannot. I just got up for a minute and my yarn
You need to
ball
fatten them
was
up a little
gone.
bit. Mine are too fat. They don't jump up on anything.
Well,
George and Gertie are.
last night I was at my daughter's and she just got 2 kittens and she hasn't had cats for a long, long time. And she had this beautiful pot with a whole bunch of
All those like peacock feathers.
in it. The cat charged it, attacked it. They went everywhere. He, it's a he, went in the vase. It was hilarious.
Oh, was Meredith losing her crap?
She actually asked Matt to set it back up so she could videotape.
Oh.
And he did it again. It was funny. But he was so wound up. It was so cute. They're destroyers.
So then I went to, I don't even remember all the places I was. I went to, at some point I went to Yarn Envy. I don't remember when. Maybe I went after a doctor's appointment. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I bought this. It's Plymouth Yarn Forget Me Not, and it's a cotton, and I'm gonna make a baby blanket for my new grandbaby.
Baby Bean.
Baby Bean. So I know what the baby is. We're not telling yet. We're not. There's going to be a gender reveal party because everything has to be some type of hoopla. So I know it's almost killing me, but I know.
Stay tuned.
Hopefully they get this gender reveal business out. I almost let the cat out of the bag at the family reunion yesterday, and said, in reference to the baby, the gender, and I'm like,
you gotta stay off the subject, or you'll be in trouble.
I need to stay away from people.
If you slip, I had to put a big bleep. Bleep.
I'm not gonna slip. I'm gonna move on. In my journey, I went to, still the first weekend in August, got some crazy yarn from Knitting Temptations. So I thought, I always love my crazy yarn. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. And I bought this to make. This is.
She just missed Michelle Hunter.
I did. By like 20 minutes, I missed Michelle Hunter that day. It was very disappointing.
Almost had a Michelle Hunter sighting.
I would have. Oh my goodness! I would have been. I would have made Don go in there and take pictures and everything. I'm gonna make the. What is that one called? That I made 2 of. The one,
clincher.
The clincher. I'm gonna make this green. I don't. For some reason, I'm just loving
Go
green.
in a little and see if you can see the color better over by the camera.
I think
it's showing a little dark, but we wanted to be on the porch today, so.
I think it's ever since you guys got the motorcycle, I've just been digging the green color. So then that was that, and then
you've been adding to your yarn stash a lot.
I have been. So I bought this.
I love that. Too.
And
what are you going to do with that? Do you have a project in mind?
I do.
This is soft.
Well,
simplicity.
Behind the Pines, Bobby had all that stuff for half off.
Oh, I didn't know she had this.
She did.
Ooh.
There's not a ton of colors left, and I actually need one more gray, so I'm going to have to buy that gray full priced. But
oh, look how cute that is.
This is what I would like to make with that.
That's cute.
So
you have the pink yet or no?
No, we have the pink at Crafty Needle. So I thought this was really cute. This was my I bought this when I was feeling sorry for myself. I don't remember. I was in Baltimore, I think, and I was feeling sorry for myself, so I bought that. So yes, Miss.
There you go.
Miss Judgy McJudgerton, I do have something planned for that. All right, so then I was in Baltimore. And then I came home, and we went to. Was the first thing we did?
The yarn crawl.
No, we went to see. We went to Cast On.
Yes.
And Brenda was having a event with Margaret from Heidi and Lana, and there was a release of something new.
Do you have a picture of that? Oh, we do in our little packet.
I don't know.
I can pull it on mine.
I haven't taken mine apart yet.
I haven't either. I'm crunching my bag over here because everything was in my Harley bag.
I have another one of those for you also.
I'm gonna wrap all my. Oh, I don't want to say what I'm gonna do with my Harley bags. I'll tell you later. I don't think my kids watch anyway.
They
but
might.
They might. So I got this pom pom. Isn't it cute? It's
That's cute.
Who's it from? Weppel Bammel.
It's really cute.
It looks like maybe it's German. Anyway, it has some pink on there. See it in your face.
Yeah, it's cute.
Can't let my cat have that.
Yeah, love it.
So I got my pom
You
pom
need to
there.
you need to fatten those cats up. They won't mess with your
And
stuff.
then we got these, which are. I can get it out of there.
Margaret's
I'm trying.
new. I was gonna make my tassels for that other thing this morning, and then I got busy. I started cleaning.
We got a possibilities.
I got the lighter gray.
And I did get the color that she. Well, I think it's close to what she had. Hers
She
might have
had
been
it
darker.
on. It was so cute. It's
Yeah,
really
it
cute.
really
on.
is cute, and it does have a lot of different possibilities of how to wear it. So, yep.
So
I'm excited to start that. And her kids always come with all the cute stuff in it, the markers and a chart. And then we also got. Oh, I didn't get mine off the thing yet. Some footies, a kit for
hopefully
some
you still-
footies.
It's on. It was August.
Oh no.
To let me see.
Did you do yours?
Yesterday.
I did not.
I did it
Darn.
yesterday thinking about it. So it was these little shorty socks.
Yeah, here's my colors. Well, I hope I can still get
It's
it.
the Spud and Chloe yarn. Both of yours are also Spud and Chloe?
Yes.
This yarn is really soft too. I would like to do this sooner rather than later, but there's a whole lot I want to do sooner rather than later.
No. I know I hadn't even got this back out of the bag because I was saving it for today. So I didn't even think about that.
So then, what did we do? Did we?
What did
Okay,
we
so
do?
then that night we had our party, our end of summer or the summer party with our hog group
Oh yeah, that was the same
with
day,
our
wasn't
motorcycle gang at the Signature at the dealership in Perrysburg. And then Sunday, did we go somewhere Sunday?
it? It's all blending
It
together.
is. We've done so much. We have been on those bikes so much this summer.
Did you watch Hohe's live?
No.
Her mom wasn't feeling good. I watched it and it was good.
Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yesterday,
I
yeah.
seen it come up in my feed, but I didn't watch it yet.
They're so sweet together. It made me miss
Mm-hmm.
my mom, but it was a cute podcast.
I miss
But
my
her mom is not feeling.
I miss
good.
my mom, but I don't think we were that sweet together.
Yeah, well, it reminded me. I used to do a lot of quilting with my mom,
Mhm.
and we would laugh, and that's what it reminded me of. So.
Mhm.
It's nice for them to be so close. And
Yeah.
I love that her mom, like Hohe's mom, just wants Hohe to tell her what to knit. It's so funny. And she does. Speaking of motorcycles, wasn't Jim? Was it? No.
Well, it wasn't any of our.
No. So anyway, it's a nice one to watch, and I
Watch
did
it.
send her a message, and she wrote me back, so that was
Oh.
exciting.
So now you're like personal
besties.
friends. That's awesome.
No, I told her I'm anxious for her bags to come out, and she has a couple more prototypes, so I can't wait. That's my dream, to have one of her bags.
Look at your cat's
So-
gonna get into my stuff.
Good job. So then, well, there's some other. What is that?
That was
stuff?
from the Neighborhood Fiber Company in Baltimore.
Oh, well, why don't you show that now?
I'll show.
Yeah.
So I went to a yarn store there, and you can buy online from them because they're only open a couple days a week, and
This color's so pretty.
and they also will be at Rhinebeck. I think they do like I don't know if the colors are going to show very well.
I'm going to show your pen.
Oh, I do. The pin is in there.
It was fun. I showed people at knitting in our knit group my pin, and they're like, "Oh, oh."
Love it.
So she
I'm
brought me
gonna
one
put
back
that
from
on.
Baltimore
And then
because she didn't take me in her suitcase with her.
no, it was a work trip. So this had a pattern for it too. Lord only knows what that pattern was. I hope I wrote that down somewhere. Yikes! Or maybe I'll have
Next
to call
time you
them.
go.
And then when I was there, they also had this. I don't know. It's like a
You're
little.
going off screen, so be careful.
Here I am. They had this a little pattern book that was local to them, and there was just a couple of different patterns in there. I got Becky one of these too because I thought it was. I love this.
Yeah, that's really cute.
This one is really, really cute.
I bet we can find something in our stash for that.
Or we could go shopping for it. Those are
I
cute,
need
but they
to
look
shop
hard.
in my stash.
That's no fun.
But it's such beautiful yarn.
That's cute too.
That is cute.
Look at this.
That's really cute.
I think you can buy these online from there also. Like I said, it's Neighborhood Fiber Company, and I think they were having a dyeing workshop on the ground level, and then it was upstairs, like in a loft area, was where the shop was, and it was really cool.
Let me show that pattern that I gave.
Which one?
That
This one? Oh.
This is a free pattern. And it's did I get it on? I got it on Ravelry, I think, but I want to make it for my grandson. It's from Game of Thrones. Not that he watches it; he's just obsessed with dragons.
You know who's watching Game of Thrones right now is Don.
Yeah,
He's been binge watched them all. He watched all of them in the month of August.
We've been binge watching Merlin on Amazon, and I'm telling you, it's older than well, maybe not than the beginning of Game of Thrones, but it's actually like G or PG-13 kind of show, and it's really good, and it has a lot of the same things as Game of Thrones in it. So
I don't need to tell
it's
Don
actually
any
pretty
of that
good.
because he gets OCD and obsessed
Yeah.
about watching them, and it's about to be new video game season, so he.
Well, Jim and I like to find something to watch on the. We
don't.
stay up too late on the weekends and
We
watch
don't spend any
something,
time
so.
together. I'm back in the yarn cave, and he's out in the living room with the 75-inch screen TV. It's just ridiculous for a room that's 12 by 18.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like we went somewhere that Sunday after but I don't remember. So then the next week, it was like the third week of August, and I decided. I put together a little adventure for us, and we went to 2 Harley stores and 2 yarn stores in Michigan, and it was a long day. It was quite a ways away. I think we were almost gone 12 hours.
That's what I was gonna say. It was a 12-hour
12-hour
day. Yeah. When we got home, I was like, "Oh, that was a long day."
So we went to Sturgis, Michigan, and there's a Harley dealer there. So we went there and shopped a little bit, and then we went to Portage, Michigan. I don't remember what the name of that Harley dealer was, but that nobody cares anyhow. So they were having a little cookout thing. It was their customer appreciation event. So we had a little
free
lunch.
lunch.
It was free lunch. All right, we were out for the free lunch. Well, then there was a yarn store there called Stitching Memories, and we went
Kalamazoo address. So we went there, and we have a little bit of video from there. So we'll add that in here. Go ahead.
All right, so still at Stitching Memories, and this is Amy, the shop owner. So we thought we would introduce her and tell us a little bit about your yarn story.
Oh boy, my yarn story. I started knitting, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago, and we found out the shop was for sale about a year and a half or so ago, and I jokingly said to a girlfriend over a glass of wine, we should buy a yarn shop. And
It was the wine.
yeah, it was. And suddenly now we're owners of a yarn shop. So we've had the shop for a little over a year. August 1st was our first year
And I
anniversary.
see there's cross stitch back there
Yep,
too.
we
I'm
do
a-
have
I'm a
some cross stitch in here. Yep.
So
We have some cross stitch. We're kind of we're going through some remodeling right now, but yeah, we try to feature local dyers. We have a local dyer here.
I'm gonna buy
in
some
fact,
local
she's
yarn.
Studio June
Studio
Yarn.
June.
And she's from Kalamazoo, so we're trying to feature more Michigan dyers, local dyers. We love the hand dyed.
And I know when we're
yarn,
traveling, like
so-
we want to see the local stuff.
Yep, yep.
Like the
So-
local thing is what we're chasing after, and that's what our
Exactly.
husbands want too. They want us to find as much local yarn as we can.
Yep, and we want them happy.
They like local food.
And we want them happy, so.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
thank you
so
for sharing.
Thank
with
you so
us.
much for stopping in.
So, what did you buy there? What did I buy there? Oh, I hit the sale rack.
What
Remember?
did I buy? I know I was a little bit jealous.
So,
Um,
I got 2 skeins of Ba yarn,
did I?
and it's bright green. It doesn't look so bright out here, but it's really bright green. And I think it was 40% off, so
Yeah, she hit
had to
that
get
sale
it.
that sale bid before me, and that was a
Yeah.
good deal.
it's really pretty. But I also got this, which I couldn't resist it. I don't know why. It just reminded me of Myrtle Beach, and it's called,
Round Mountain Fibers, hand dyed in Vermont.
but the color name is Blue Crab. It's hard to see the colors out here.
That's a good. Yeah, that
That's
looks
it.
good.
And then these, which I hadn't really seen, because, whatever.
She's
I had to
like,
get it.
You want to get one and we'll split it?
Yeah,
no, I don't
that's
want to
what I
split it. I want my
said,
own
but-
container. Who's gonna get the
I can't
container?
open it. I was gonna try and open it. One moment.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
show.
Whoops. So it has these little stitch markers that you can remove. So.
I seen these like advertised somewhere, and I
Yeah.
had a little bit of
And then they're in all kinds of pretty
need
colors.
for them. And it comes in a little container. So she was like, "You want to split that?" I'm like, "No, I want
Yeah.
my own. Like, who's gonna get the container?" We're at the register doing that, and the guys came in and they sat down. She'll probably have some footage to put in here for this because they were very nice, and
The guys were nice, or the store?
The
Yeah,
store
the
was
store
nice.
was
The
very
guys were
nice.
like-
yeah.
we sent them to go get fuel in the motorcycles and
They came right
to
back.
get some drinks, and they were right back.
Yeah.
We're like, couldn't you be?
So they had a nice comfy couch for him to sit
yeah,
on.
they sat
and
there. They were
They gave him chocolate, like a little kid. Here's some chocolate. Shut
some
up.
toys, some little soldiers
Yeah.
to play with.
Yeah.
So I bought.
I held
some
that
more-
for a minute and sat it down.
She set it
and
down,
Boom!
and
It
I
was gone.
snatched it. It was mine. So some crazy yarn. I have a collection. I think I'm gonna put this in something in my yarn cave because I think it's so pretty to display it. And she had an indie dyer there who was local to the area.
I know I should have bought
Called
some of hers.
it's Studio June Yarn. This is 100% superwash merino, light worsted weight. There's 300 yards, approximately 130 grams. Thought it was really pretty, and I think I'm gonna make that hat Dana with this. I'm gonna make
Ooh,
several hat Danas.
Could I do that? Hat Dana with that?
Yeah.
I need to look at the
I
picture.
don't know if you'd want that mohair in that hat Dana though.
Yeah, that's
Because like you
true.
can wear it as a
But I could
bandana
put that
thing
with
on your
something
head,
else.
or you could wear it around your neck. And do you like mohair
Yeah.
around your neck?
I have
I think it'd be
never
itchy.
had mohair. So.
So, I think the lady who was there, she was there for this too, but I think she might have been a little shy, or maybe we were just a little too much,
Yeah.
and she disappeared. We
Penny
didn't see
came
her
in
then.
with our sweaty biker hair.
We were a little bit of a hot mess, and
Yeah.
our motorcycles,
I
the
made
guys'
I
motorcycles
made
are loud.
Cheryl do the interview because
I did a
didn't
little
want my
interview with
sweaty
the
hair
owner,
on
and it
there.
was really, I don't care. Like, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And then, then we went to the yarn garden. So
Yay,
we got to
love the
see
yarn
Lindsay. We
garden.
love the yarn garden. And that,
My yarn from the yarn.
yes, the yarn
What did I
garden
do with it? Oh, here it
in
is.
Charlotte, Michigan.
I saw this on one of her unboxings. And I did what someone suggested. You write it on the tag where you got it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
that's a
did.
good
I wrote
idea.
Yarn Garden on the tag. But this is capital Real National Park. The Knitted Wit has a national park series, and I just thought it was so pretty. So
What
that's
else?
what I
You
got.
know what? I don't.
That's all I bought there.
Is that all you bought? Are you serious?
Yeah, because I was thinking about how much yarn I had at home.
I was apparently not thinking
we're
about
gonna-
what I had at home. When
We're gonna do videos of our. I'm gonna do a before and after of my room, but Cheryl's only doing it after because she already cleaned hers.
Well, if we wait a week or so, I can do it before again.
Yeah, you should. We could
So-
we could mess it up, and then you can.
Nomadic Knits is a really cool yarn book. Patterns.
I have the Florida. If there's any Florida left.
I think they said that the Florida one was the first one, and I think this is Maryland, DC, and Virginia. I want to get the
Ooh,
back
I like
issues
that
of it.
Sweater.
I think this book is really interesting, and it's really
The
well put
photography
together.
is really pretty in them too.
Here is. I'm sure you could buy these online. I just have a thing about, I want to support local stores. Look at, they have my bag.
Yep.
That's my bag. I have this bag. I haven't used it yet, but
Yeah, it looks cute with the jean jacket.
yeah, there's a lot in this Nomadic Knits.
The Florida one, I loved everything in it.
Then I bought,
That pink is. Do I have that pink? I might have that pink for my hoagie shawl.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this.
What about your Dana?
I thought that Hat
Hat
Dana would
Dana.
look cute with this. I'm gonna make myself
I'm
a
anxious
couple
to
of the
see
Hat
that. I
Dana.
want to see what that looks like. 'cause
I'm
I
gonna
don't
do a
think I saw it.
couple, or do one up. I think it's gonna be the type of thing that would be a good gift for people because there's multiple things you can do.
Because
with
you've
it.
already made everyone you know fingerless
Fingerless
mitts.
mitts. Not everyone. I have to make.
Almost.
I have to make.
Is
yeah,
that on
there's a couple
Ravelry?
more. Yes.
Ravelry.
Then I bought the pattern for this thing, Memphis striped hat, and she had it. Lindsay had this made up with multiple colors, and the pattern was free. This yarn was 25% off, so I thought it would be fiscally irresponsible to not buy
Oh, that's
this.
right. I forgot you bought that.
So this is kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah.
So this was, this was not bad price wise. Look,
Yeah, that was a deal.
so it was $20 for all of this.
Good
This
deal.
is Cascade Sport. It was a good deal. Would have been fiscally irresponsible to not buy that. Then I got this. I should have brought my vest with me
I
for
shoulda
my
got one of
motorcycle
those.
vest. You want to go back? We can go straight back there
Maybe.
in a minute. Well, because I want to go up to see. The first weekend in October. Plucky Knitter is having a retreat in an open house where you can buy her stuff.
At Yarn Garden?
No, at Hastings,
Oh.
Michigan, which is, I think it's about a half hour west of where Yarn Garden is.
Can't find Hat Dana. Is it all one word?
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, nothing. Did you mean? Is this it? It said, did you mean? Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that is cute. Look how cute that is. Hat Dana. Like that. So,
That was.
yeah, I
But
love
this
that
is
color.
that AJHC wools, and I've knit with this before, and I love this tweed.
Mhm.
I totally love this, and I just think it smells good.
Yeah, that one's not AJHC. And I have
So
is-
that was that, and that's all I bought. I think that's all I bought.
that's it.
That's it. I don't even know how all this is gonna
Well,
fit in my yarn.
I had a
cage.
few things come in the mail.
I didn't get anything in the mail.
I don't know where it came from. It's a mystery.
Just showed
But
up.
I got the Traveler Series 21 color slouch kit.
Did you get that from Webb's?
Yes.
Oh,
So that showed up in the mailbox. Oh, look.
it was a mystery.
Is this your yarn? No, it's some of mine,
No, I
probably.
don't think it's mine.
And then, what else came in the mail? Something else came. Oh. I wanted to cry because it's my last backyard chicken
Chickens.
club. So 6 months. 6 months already it's been. Isn't that crazy?
Did you have a number of how much that cost? Was that a one-time payment?
It was. But we're not going to talk about that. Because we're friends. Friends don't call out other friends. So, something else I want to do is
Yeah.
the last Michelle
Michelle
Hunter knit along in October. She says it's the last for a
Ooh.
while. So this is Simplicity Spray, and then you get 2 skeins of the Simplicity Haiku to go with it. But I haven't. We have it at Crafty Needle.
It's in already?
Yes.
Where is it?
It just came in.
Well, I stopped
hasn't been
there
put out
because
yet.
Betty, I had to drop something off for Betty Bueller. Hi, Betty Bueller.
Hi, Betty.
Hi, Ron. And I did not see this there.
Well, it just came in.
Oh.
So I'm trying to decide. There's 2 colors that you can of the Simplicity that you can put with it. One might be that gray actually, but I think, or you can do black.
What's
with
it gonna be?
It's a cowl.
What is this the only color you could get in that?
No, there's a bunch of different colors.
What
But
colors did
I
our shop get in?
decided there's 2 different there's the spray, and then there's a multicolor one, and there's several colors. There's teal, there's pink, a peachy color, I think. I don't know, there's a bunch of colors that she got in, but I decided to go with something neutral. I never go with neutral. So I decided to do that. And hopefully I like the way it feels, and I like the way it looks. I'm anxious to see it done up. But I kind of want to do the black for the contrast, but black is such a bear to knit with.
If you weren't knitting a ton with it though, like it wouldn't be that much.
It's
'cause
2 skeins.
These skeins are pretty small.
They are. It's 2 skeins of that. So 2
Because this
skeins
is
of that
only
and this.
50 grams.
So we're also gonna at Crafty Needle. I'm gonna do a every other Monday night knit along again
Mondays.
because then it keeps me like on it.
You're
So that's-
overachieving.
Yeah.
Keeps you overachieving.
Yes. I need the push. So that was the other thing I got. And then
Did you get those at the same time? The hat and that?
Yes, I did. I got on to order this, but since she's got it in there, so I'm gonna get my other ones at Crafty Needle, and she did get in this colorway. So, and then so I guess that's all I have in the mail. Even just those two little things.
Just this old thing. I've had it forever.
Give me a hat. We watched Aladdin last night at Meredith's house, and it's a cute movie.
The real Aladdin, not the cartoon.
Yes. And the real movie, I liked it. And it's funny because Ruby's 2.5, and she didn't pay a lot of attention until the music came on, and then she had to dance the whole time the music was on. Then the music went off, and she was back at annoying her brother.
Well, they reposted her dancing to that one song,
Just for
and Don
Don.
loves
Yeah,
that. He
Uptown
laughed so
Funk.
hard. Ruby,
Yeah.
It was last summer, and Ruby had on a diaper that looked like
droopy
it was
diaper.
really saggy, and a pair of shoes, and that was it. I'm like, oh,
And-
that's gonna come back and haunt that poor girl.
Yeah, she
in
was
some years.
jamming.
It was really cute.
Yep. So
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 that
then-
all we bought?
I think it is.
That's it, guys. We didn't buy anything else.
Yeah.
This was
So-
a slow month.
So what are you working on?
Well,
What's your whip? Whip it.
my big whip is my sweater.
Mine's clear over there.
I have one sleeve and the front and back done.
Can I slip out without
Yes.
everyone seeing my midriff?
So I have my sleeve. I'm pretty psyched about it. It's pretty long, but they wore it long in the thing, and it
And the
fits
thing.
around. And on the pattern, she had it down over her hand like this. So that's how mine's gonna fit. If I make another one, I might make the sleeves a little shorter. But I have the front and the back, one sleeve and a half of a sleeve. My intention is to finish this week.
I have my back done, and I'm working on my front. But I still have my sleeves to do.
So I might make
But-
one, a front of that color, a back of this color, and green sleeves, lime green sleeves for our podcast colors
We have 44 days
before Rhinebeck.
before Rhinebeck to finish these.
I have never made a sweater, and so I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna all go
We
together.
probably should have done a in the round Rhinebeck sweater, so that it would
It's
be
a
done.
little late for that,
I know
but
it is.
I love the yarn. I love the fabric, how the fabric it made. I
It's
love
really
the yarn.
soft.
So
So then there's Hoagie's new
I forgot
shawl.
something.
What'd you forget?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, we're still doing.
I
what
forgot.
we're working on.
Well, I went over the weekend. I went to Vermilion to cast on because I needed to buy a needle, and whoops, bought some yarn.
How did that happen?
3 Irish girls. I love it.
That doesn't. What do I want to say?
The light.
It's bright, and I don't usually think of their colors as being like that.
I love it.
It's
So,
very pretty.
and then Brenda gave me, this is for, so there, Brenda is in, cast on is in a yarn crawl.
Oh, that's cute.
This is for, she's giving them out to the
A
yarn
cling
crawl.
for your
The
car or something.
it's called it's the Yarn Discovery Tour, and it's a Northeast Ohio thing. We are not doing it. We have done it before, parts of it, but we're not doing it this year because we have other items on the agenda that don't involve the Yarn
Yeah.
Discovery Tour.
So should I show this?
Yeah,
With mine.
because you put your butt or your.
So I
things on
whined
it.
and cried because they all went on a motorcycle ride without me last weekend. But
Because she didn't want to
well,
go.
we spent a 12-hour day on there, and then it was the very next day.
It was.
And
So she made a decision too quick.
my knee is giving me a hard time. Well, then I was like wanted to cry the next day because I didn't go, but I got a new yarn bag. I
So-
didn't buy it, so it doesn't count on my diet.
I was picking this up.
So I decided to put my pins on it. Go ahead.
And
You
it's
were
a
there, I
backpack.
wasn't there.
So I was there. We went. Jim went, and then her daughter and son-in-law were on it too. And there were a lot of bikes. There were like 19 bikes, I think I counted, because it was 2 hog groups: the Toledo hog group and the Perrysburg hog group.
Even has a stitch marker on there.
This thing was a ton of money, regular price, and it was much percent off. So there were 3 of them there, and I had it in my hand. I'm like, oh, I've had my eye on this forever. I want this to be when we're traveling on the motorcycle, like my projects.
It is a good size, actually.
This is
for
a good
that.
project bag because it'll lay flat in the trunk.
Yeah.
And I told Jim, I said, I knew that Becky was bummed that she didn't come to it, and I'm like, if I'm buying myself this bag, and you need to buy this for Becky, and he just took it up and went up and bought it with his other
So
stuff.
obedient.
Yep.
Yeah, but he did buy boots
Yeah, he did.
that day.
Those were
which
nice boots,
He
though.
loves them.
Those were really nice.
They're kind
boots.
of they're neat because they go like a gray to a black
Yeah.
at the toe. They're
It's
pretty.
a little bit more of a dressier
Mhm.
type of shoe, so like he'll get more use out of it than
Yeah,
just
he
motorcycle.
said they're comfortable.
But
so.
so she got her bag too.
Yeah, and I put all my pins on it.
I did not do that yet.
But that was a good one for it because it has this pocket
Yeah.
that the backs will fall in if they fall off. Although I lose my
And
pin,
you lose the pin.
but
You
still,
get that ball's so hard on there.
yep. Perfect. Hull, Michigan. We went to Hull, Michigan.
So I
This
have
is from the one in Florida. That was our trip on the motorcycle, the flight.
Flight 93.
Yarn Con. This
Where
is
was
a store
Hillbilly
in Ann
Harley
Arbor.
Davidson? Where's
Well,
that?
I didn't go there, but my neighbors brought it back for me.
Oh, cute.
They're so sweet. Because I fed their cat. One day they needed someone to feed their cat. Never even saw the cat. But I guess the food was gone, so.
Fascinated. It might have been the raccoon that was in there.
I think their cat's name's Spicoli.
Spicoli.
Is it a fighter? Because it's a fighter. Because
Oh.
when they got this cat, it had like
Wasn't Spicoli the guy from Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Oh, it must be something
Maybe it's-
different.
maybe it's
then.
the
because
same,
it's
too.
a fighter name. Because when they got the cat from the shelter, it was a
fighting.
kitten and it had gotten beat up by a rat somehow,
Oh.
and so it has one eye and one ear. And,
Aw.
but it's a cute little thing. I see it in the window watching the birds over there. And cute kitty. And then they have a doggy too named Jasmine.
So you
So
were
that
going to
was
talk
exciting.
about Hohi's, the storm,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
storm. And at some point, I don't even remember.
This keeps hooking to everything.
I don't even remember, but at some point I bought this. It's Malabrigo Machida.
I thought you got that in Columbus.
Oh yeah, I did.
Hey, I knew where she bought yarn instead of her knowing where I bought yarn. I got this somewhere. Where did I get it now? We were on one of our yarn trips
Yeah.
and
That's called
adventures,
Galaxy.
and there wasn't much of it out. I think this was new when I got it. Malabrigo Machida. Yeah, Galaxy. So I think I'm gonna do mine in this.
But the storm shawl, and I think it has a lot of drop stitches. I think it'll go pretty quick.
Yeah.
Famous last words, though. That'll be easy.
It'll be easy.
What else am I working on?
Oh, I have one in my yarn garden gnome bag. Made by who makes these? What's her name? What do they call her bags? That Red Mitten. No,
Mid Mitten Designs.
Mid Mitten Designs. Yeah. And I'm doing a class sample for Crafty Needle, and I'm about halfway done. How's it go? This is the outside.
That's
So.
cute.
So it'll be, it's a baby bonnet. Why is it not looking right to me? Halfway. Okay, like this. There. That's halfway. Isn't that cute?
It's cute.
And it's knit all one piece, and it is
Oh, that's cute. Is it a free
called
pattern?
Beloved. No. It's called Beloved, and it's I can't think of what they're called. Tin Can Knits, I think it is. Yeah, Tin Can Knits. But the funny thing is, this pattern, it comes all the way up to adult sizes, like newborn to adult.
Maybe you could make those for
So,
Christmas for some
for
of the
everybody.
hog people.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then they could just tie them under their
Maybe
chin
Todd
to keep
needs
them
one
on.
of those.
But see, there's a young girl on it. And then
I don't.
it reminds me of Little Red Riding Hood, kinda. But I like it for the baby hat. There's a woman in it.
Yeah, I don't.
It would keep your ears warm, though.
I
I don't
suppose.
know. But
So would
it's such a
staying
it's
inside.
a cute baby hat, though. I think. So, anyway, that's what I'm working. And I'm just using Plymouth Dream Baby DK.
So I cast something on this weekend, yesterday I think, maybe the day before. When I was on vacation at a store up in Bay City, Michigan, I bought a kit, and this was the pattern that was in it. Twist and Fade. And I'm actually making the smaller one. I'm gonna make this one. I wanted that color, but they did not have that color. So I cast it on, and I have it started.
Pretty up a little higher.
My second color.
The Naughty Knitwits, they were doing that. They
Yes.
kept holding stuff below, and you couldn't see it.
This is some of the other colors. I showed this before. That came in this
gonna
little
be
kit.
pretty.
I'm making it exactly the way they had packaged it.
I really want to cast this on.
Do it.
Do it.
That'll be simple.
I keep. It will be.
Are you gonna wind those? Like, what are you gonna do?
I don't
Like,
know.
That seems
Maybe
like
I'll
a
just
lot
hand
of
wind
winding.
them. I'll just hand wind them as I use them, maybe.
Are you making that for yourself?
Maybe. If I
You
don't
know,
like it,
like
I'll put it on. I'll give it to one of my girls when it's done. I thought maybe it'd be good when the weather's cold when I get off the motorcycle and take my helmet off. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I was worried about having enough yarn for my blue sky, but I bought extra and because I made it longer. But I think I'm gonna be okay.
Oh, those cicadas are loud.
They are. Can you hear them? It means school started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
This weekend I got my knitting mojo back. I was knitting on my sweater and making that new cowl. Thinking about other things I want to make.
So, what's our next adventure? Rhinebeck in 44 days.
No, our next
Well, I know
adventure.
there's one more.
I know you're in denial about it. We could have
know.
several adventures.
I need
So,
to make sure
because we
I'm
live in
not working
Ohio.
all those. There's a fiber festival every
Joanne,
weekend.
she needs off. I'll send you the times when she needs off. I'll have to let Joanne know.
Yeah, I need to write down those dates.
Every weekend in
hot
September.
flash. Every weekend in September.
So I was watching a podcast this past week, or yesterday actually, or it might have been Saturday too. Honeybee Knits, and she's from Ohio. She's down near Dayton, but she keep fanning, sister. It feels
Yeah,
like
feels
I'm
good, doesn't
flash.
it?
So Gigi was in Cleveland at Shaker Heights, so it's a suburb of Cleveland called Around the Table Yarns. We need to go there too. Like I've been stuck in that place on Facebook. I want to go there so bad. But like this weekend's gonna be out. The following weekend is Pickwa Bike Fest, so I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Is there a store near Hocking Hills that we
Wasn't-
can make a
I didn't
little
see,
getaway?
I didn't
No.
see much. I'll have to look again. I had my book out in my app. A lot of quilting stores in the area. Wasn't much yarn. So I watched Honeybee Knits, and her name is Melissa, and I really liked her, and her yarn is really, really cool, and they sell it at Around the Table Yarns, but she's going to be at a fiber festival in Yellow Springs, Ohio called, what is it? What did I say? Did I say what it is? I'm losing my
Young Dairy
mind.
Farm.
Young's Dairy Farm. And I thought last year I went to it by myself. Well, it was right after Don had surgery.
I probably had strep throat or something.
Some bullshit excuse. So we went down last year. It was like he had surgery on his shoulder, and so we drove down. And I was thinking, Young's Dairy Farm, how big is this thing gonna be? It was really big. It was set up really nice. It was hotter than Hades. It was under tents. It was really hot. I'm hoping it's not like that this year.
Hot.
But
I sweat too much.
I want to go to that. I know, but you can't keep blowing me off on these things. So there's that one, and then there's the one in
What's
Ann
the date
Arbor.
on that one? I need to make sure I'm not working.
I have it in my handy dandy
So,
calendar.
My
It's
granddaughter's
September 21st
September 21st.
and 22nd.
That's Gus's birthday.
So we are gonna go. Hopefully, we're gonna go. Well, one of the Purls is gonna go. Either there might be a gender reveal that weekend. I don't know what the kids are doing with that.
Well, I already know it's a baby.
It's a baby. I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want to
Yeah.
let that George Pratt out of the bag. They'll be mad. What else do we have?
That George Pratt?
That let the cat out of the bag.
Oh, the cat. Okay. I'm like, why does it? I
So
didn't get
the
it.
other yarn thing we could go to, you've never went to it in Ann Arbor, the fall one,
I know. I would like to do. What date is that one?
the weekend before Rhinebeck.
Can we take the boys with us?
Why do you always want to drag those people with
I
us?
hardly ever see them.
Yes, I think they're. I don't.
We're not taking
don't
them to
know.
Rhinebeck.
No Rhinebeck. No.
And if I wear this compression sock on my foot, I can walk now again.
I was watching
Couldn't walk for a couple days.
WTF Knitting, and his name is Levi. He's
What's that mean? WTF.
What the front door? What the fudge? He was talking
What
about
the fiber?
He was going. Yeah, he was talking about going to Rhinebeck.
You
And
start saying that. What the
Melissa
fiber?
from Honeybee is his. Like, I think they're like really close friends, and she's not going to Rhinebeck this year. He said, unless she changed her mind. And he said that they rented a house away from everything, but he was gonna go to Best
Did we
Western.
stay with them?
No, we're staying at Best Western. He said he would be going to Best Western to hang out to knit with everybody.
Oh, okay.
So,
we'll get to meet
Levi,
them.
maybe we'll get to see you. So maybe
Right.
tag him in too.
Okay.
So we will be going to Rhinebeck, and then I think that's it. Oh no,
no.
Vogue Knitting is the first weekend in November, 2 weeks after Rhinebeck.
Yeah, they talked about doing a bus trip to that. But
I don't know. I was
I
just
don't know
thinking
if
maybe we
that's
should just
happening.
drive down,
yeah.
and then
Sleep
we
under
can
a bridge or something.
we can go to some. I wasn't thinking about spending the night. I was thinking just going down for the day. It's 2 hours away.
Yeah, that's true.
Like just drive down. Parking
You
is
make
what
me get up
stinks.
early, and I guess
Yeah.
they give me some knitting time.
Because I have to drive. Damn, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna drive the last time when we
No.
went to Caston. I come downstairs and I'm like walking over to the passenger side. She's like, I don't want to drive. So, one other thing I wanted to talk about, for people in Ohio, maybe Michigan or Indiana, we talk about our first podcast we recorded at Sauter Village, and we were at a knitting retreat. So I kind of want to talk about that. I looked it up online this morning, and registration opens on September 30th. And this year it is Friday, February 7th through Sunday the 9th. They have some different packages that go Friday and Saturday only, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We do Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Could just make it a whole week.
Yeah.
So at Sauter, it's a knitting retreat. They didn't have classes this year, and I was perfectly good with that. They had these little, remember they had like those workshop things where they would show, they had like
Yeah, just
15
mini
minute or
workshops
30 minute little
that
things
you could
like,
do or not do.
you could do
whatever
or
you
not
wanted
do,
to
because
do.
I don't, when I go to those things, I don't want to be herded around or have to be anywhere on any specific time. I
And
want to just sit and
The
knit.
food is good, and the accommodations are excellent.
Nice.
They're very nice. It's a I can't say that word. Rural what do you say?
Rural.
area.
Hmm.
So it's just a nice place, and there's a beautiful quilt shop there too.
Yeah, there's not a lot to
Um,
do in the area
And then
unless
they
the sock
have
yarn store is open in
Heritage
Fort Wayne.
Inn is a restaurant there that is included one night with the package,
If
and
you
they
do
have
the
a
Friday, Saturday,
a
Sunday,
really good chicken dinner, and
a buffet
Yeah.
type of meal.
so the food is good, and the people are all so nice. We have made friends there that we only see there.
Yeah.
Well, some of we seen a few other times, but we've been going since we met
6
5 years.
years.
This will be six.
This
the
will be our
sixth one.
6th year. So we just would like to invite people to come to it. It's not terribly expensive. I forget. I think it was like around $100 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that was the food included. There was a little
That
gift
doesn't
bag,
include the lodging,
but not
but
the
if you're
lodging.
sharing a room, I mean, it's around $100 a night, and if you share a room
So
with $50 for two, or you.
like
you
we're
know,
not
if
looking
you
for
want
anybody to share a
more-
room.
If you want more people in your room, you can get a group of people, but we just like the two of us.
No,
so.
I'm gonna be 50 years old next summer.
Not
I
sharing a
am
bed.
too damn old to be sharing a bed with somebody else that's not my husband.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of showers. I'm a bathroom hog.
Yeah, so we
So-
just have a agreement.
Yeah, we
Even though she doesn't tell me she's going to take a shower and I wake up and have to
she had to
pee
go out in
and
the
go down
hallway.
to the hallway.
She had to go to the hallway bathroom, not in the
Yeah,
hall. She
it
didn't
was
pee in the
fine.
hallway. She went down to the hallway bathroom.
I didn't go to the pool to pee or anything like that. And
There's
there's a pool
There's an indoor pool and a hot tub.
and breakfast.
The
Little
breakfast was included. The little
breakfast,
breakfast thing
yeah.
was included. Outside of there, there's a really good bakery. To the dough box, I think is what that's called,
And they
or
give
the
you
bread
a
box
like a $5 coupon. So
that you can use. So there's lots of treats, and
Yeah.
I think there were like 8 people around the table. So we have quite a few people that we've just gotten to know a lot of people there, and it's inexpensive. It's the middle of winter.
we also have our camping weekend.
Well, that camping weekend is kind of blown up for me a little bit because one of the boys
Is
is
that the
getting
weekend
married.
of the...
That's Brandon's getting married.
Oh, that's right. So it's not the same weekend.
So
as-
the
okay.
camping weekend is
Yeah.
I have a wedding to go to, so that has turned. She's not
Are
pregnant
you
either.
going to come
I will. I don't remember if I.
some to the...
Well, I think because she said something about going out there Thursday night.
So I remembered like that little story I was going to tell of my stupidness, what I did this time. I went to my daughter's to go swimming because she has a pool. And I had some iced tea from Panera, so I thought it was only half of it left. So I poured it in a cup. And I thought, I'll just put a scoop of like the Lipton tea with lemon in there and some water. And so I did. And I had some in a little Tupperware container of the powder. And then I got to Merida's house and we swam and I got out and I took a drink and I thought, it doesn't taste very good. So I stirred it up a little because I thought, well, maybe all the
Settled.
sugary stuff settled to the bottom. So I stirred it up a little and I took another swig and it was thick. And I was like, what the heck? I put Metamucil in my tea.
So then I also was
Wasn't
able to come
good.
home and
Yeah, yeah.
Think me, I was very
It's just a
regular,
regular
that week.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where do you keep? Did you not have your glasses on, or how did that happen?
Well, I had it. I think I put Metamucil in a Tupperware thing a long time ago or something to take on a trip or so. I don't know.
Keep you regular, so you
Yeah.
didn't get traveler's
I
butt.
used to have to take it all the time, and I don't know. But too
Here we
much
go. We're going to be
information.
talking about our poop
Yeah,
stories.
yeah.
So we were at the yarn garden, and
I
her.
didn't poop there, did you?
I didn't, but remember I went into the bathroom and I'm like, oh, I'm
Yes.
coming here. So I
yeah,
go
calls
into
her
the
husband
bathroom.
in the bathroom. You gotta see this.
Her-
No,
Her bathroom is it's so cute. She has
it is
like
cute.
pallet boards like up on the wall like that we're taking apart, and it's so cute. So I'm like, I got done going to the bathroom and washed my hands and everything, and I'm like, then I come out and like, hey, come in here and look at this. And her husband's like, oh, usually when you say that it's this long, and I'm like, it's not what I had, Jen, not what I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah,
So
they're
much
usually
fun.
like,
Yeah, they're fun to take with us.
well,
They actually were well behaved.
one of us thinks they're more fun than the others.
Your husband's really funny.
He gets aggravated though, and then he wants to leave. Oh, my stomach is growling.
Mine is too.
Yeah, he gets
Mine always growls when they do a podcast.
he
for
gets
some
a little
reason.
bit aggravated. So
wow.
I don't. And I guess I see mine all week. So in all fairness, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I hardly ever see mine all week. Travels a lot for work. So.
What
Oh,
else?
well.
Do we have anything else coming up? Rhinebeck,
think
44 days. So the
so.
sweater is got to get done. Everybody on podcast that's going to Rhinebeck is talking about their Rhinebeck sweaters.
Oh,
They're saying
there are
Rhinebeck sweaters.
3 or 4 that they have.
Like I can
but
get one done, maybe.
maybe.
No, this.
So Brenda, we might need some help.
I told her when I seen her on Saturday and said, Brenda, I'm mad too that you didn't mention the signature needles.
Yeah, you
You
should
know
know
that
better,
signature
Brenda.
needles. I have 2 right now. I think I have a 6 and a 7.
Yeah.
I might have bought some.
We'll
for 5.
schedule a little interview and do her
Mm-hmm.
a video at her shop, and then she can help us put our sweaters together. on the
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
motorcycle.
need help with that.
a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be on the bike.
It's turned out nice. It was kind of gloomy. Saturday was gloomy. Sunday was kind of gloomy. Today
it's
sunny
beautiful
finally.
today. I think that's it. Do you
All
have
right.
anything else?
I don't have anything else. We will maybe get some recordings up from Lake Hope.
Yep. Yeah, well, let's plan on doing that. Maybe we could do a live. No, we shouldn't with our motorcycle
No,
friends.
because you need to be able to cut Todd's mouth out of it.
There'll be a lot of beep, beep,
Lots of beeps going on.
bleep, bleep. So I might sneak on here and do a little video without Cheryl and show all my little prizes from the marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
So at some
All
point
right.
this week.
Well, knit everything. Knit the world.
Please subscribe. Thanks.